Hey, what is up, everybody? This is your boy AJ Trip. Another video game review for you. This one is the Sega Genesis Collection, and this one was kind of interesting because I was looking for the Street Fighter one, and then I saw the Sega Genesis Collection one. I was like, well, I gotta get both. So, and I got this, and they both came out on the same date. Actually, it was very funny, very interesting about that. So. This one is supposed to be like one of the great Sega games of, I guess of all time, something like that, or this was just a game of Sega games that somebody thought was good, and I spent one whole day playing all of the games, and they are missing some very prominent games, in my opinion. I don't know if they can get the rights to them or whatever, but there are just some games that they are just missing. First of all, they've only got Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. You would think that they get like Sonic Pinballs and Sonic 3D, but you would think that they would have every Sonic. They would have Sonic 1. There's Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles. There was any other Sonic that could be, they would have it, but they didn't for some reason. So I'm not sure why. And like video games like there's like no like EA Sports games, and EA Sports was a big part of, I think, Sega Genesis thing with Madden, with NBA Live, with FIFA, with something like that. So they at least should have had the first iterations of like all of those games. Like they should have had the first NBA Live game, which would have been like '95. They should have had the first Madden game, which was like in '92 probably. It was just called John Madden Football. That's what it should have been. Just should have been John Madden Football. She has so many of those other things, and then like I'm sure there are like so many other things that are missing. And what it makes me wonder is, did they take this from the Sega Genesis thing? Because there wasn't like a Sega Genesis little system, just like how there was for the NES Classic. And then they made an SNES Classic. There was a Sega Genesis Classic where there were like games inside the Sega Genesis, and I wonder if they took that formula and then put it on PS4. Because if they did, that's really bogus. There really aren't a lot of, like I said, there aren't a lot of, in particular, great games. There are some games that are just god awful. I have no idea why you. Things on there, some with the same type of thing. You're a guy, you have to go save the princess, and you're walking. It almost feels like a Sega Genesis game. It feels like a computer game, a game that was on for PC in 1974 or something. I mean, it's just out and out. The good thing about it is that you can favor your games, so that if you have games that you did like, which I did, you can favor them, and then they move right to the front of the line. So it's in alphabetical order. So once you favor a game, it moves right in the front, so that you can go right to that game, those games that you like. Like I did. That's what I did. The last time I played it, about a week and a half ago, maybe even 2 weeks ago. I favored the games, and that when I go back and do play, the games are right there, so that I can make sure that. And there were some games that I had never seen that I did like Vector Man. I thought Vector Man was a pretty good game. I like Vector Man. There's some like really crazy other games too that I saw and I liked. I was okay with. So, but some of these other ones were just like Toe Jam and Earl. I remember seeing commercials for Toe Jam and Earl back in the day. And I was like, wow, what the hell is that? And it's a pretty popular game. That game was god awful. for what I played. You know, oh, and I just did a Street Fighter video game review for that 30th annual collection. There's no Street Fighter games on there. Now again, maybe again you can't get the Street Fighter games on there because of copyright thing, and they had their own collection. So and maybe that is, but you would think that at least one game would have been on that Street Fighter. It did have Streets of Rage, which I like. It had Streets of Rage, and kind of I'm not sure that Double Dragon was a very popular game on Sega Genesis. I know it's popular on Nintendo, so, but I think this could have been a whole lot better. A whole lot better. Could have had a whole lot more games, a whole lot more things. Like I said, I don't know if they took from if they took things from the Sega Genesis Classic system and then put them on the PlayStation 4, or if the Sega, or this was just a whole totally different thing. And the Sega Genesis Classic collection has more extensive games. I probably could really check really quick. Let me check and just. Now I'm looking at the Sega Genesis Classic game console game list, and it's pretty much a lot of the same games on the console as it is on here. There is Sonic and Knuckles, so you do have that. There is Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3. So you had the Mortal Kombats, but you have pretty much almost like the same games. Actually, you actually pretty much almost have the same games. So maybe you don't need to get the Sega Genesis Classic console unless you have an Xbox. Unless if you just have an Xbox, and I don't know if this is on Xbox. I got a PS4, so if this is on Xbox, get it on Xbox. If you have an Xbox, I guess you want to go old school and relive your childhood a little bit, then I guess you can get the game Classic. But yeah, I think this could have been a whole lot better. Could have added a lot more games. Like I said, where was the Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3 on the PS4 version? Where was NBA Jam? Remember NBA Jam? Where was that? So no NBA Jam. There was so many other things. So many other things they could have done with this thing. It's still a pretty good one, pretty good collection, I would say. So I'd give it 3 stars. But it just could have been so much better and so much more extensive. And maybe we'll still get that someday from Sega Genesis, from Sega itself. Maybe we'll get a full deck of the true, actually classic video games. So that being said, post your comments down below. Tell me what you guys thought. Tell me what you guys, if you guys got it. What do you think about it? And tell me what games you would have wanted to see and everything like that. So, and if you get the Sega Classic game console, let me know what your thoughts were on that. Because right now it just seems like I said, most of the same games from there are on there, and so whatever. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching. This is your boy AJ Tripp signing off. As always, be good to each other, y'all. Be careful out there, and I am out.